Someone once came to me and said, I don't want to follow organized religion. Of course, I told them, we're very disorganized, so you'll love us. Of course, that wasn't convincing to them. He said, no, I don't like following rules and regulations. I don't like following systems. I don't like following the herd. I don't like to count what I do. I don't chant on beads and put a number on it. I like to do everything from my heart. For me, structure, systems, and all this organization is material. For me, spirituality is an affair of the heart, and I do it my way. I don't have to follow anyone else's way. So this is a very, very common excuse that people have. And interestingly, Krishna agrees with you that spirituality must come from the heart. Yes, the heart is the essence. Love is the essence. And in the 9th chapter of the Gita, Krishna reminds Arjuna, Patram pushpam phalam toyam yo me bhaktya prayachati tadaham bhakti uparitam ashnami prayatat manaha. Krishna says, Arjuna, I don't require much from you. You can give a leaf, a flower, fruit, or water, no problem at all. All I'm looking for is the love, the devotion, and the sincere sentiment that you give it with. However, Krishna says in the very next verse of the 9th chapter, Yat karoshi yadashnashi yajhoshi dadasi yat yat tapasyasi konteya tat kurushva madarpanam. Krishna says, regulate whatever you do and do it as an offering to me. So if you're eating, make sure you offer it. If you're offering charity, then offer it in a spiritual way. If you're bowing down, then do it in a spiritual offering. In other words, in this verse, Krishna says that we should follow a regime, a system, a systemized way of dovetailing everything in our life in spirituality. Yes, spirituality is about the heart. But in order to awaken that very natural devotion, we have to go through a process. If someone said, I want to express my heart through music, but they never learned notes, they never learned keys, how much will they be able to express? If someone says, I want to express my heart through writing, but that person never took the time to learn spelling and grammar, how much will they be able to express their heart through writing? And if someone says, I want to express my heart through spirituality, but they never took the time to do sadhana or spiritual practice or regulated acts of devotion, how much spirituality will actually awaken? And so, while Krishna agrees that spirituality is something that comes from the heart, he also reminds us that we must follow a system, because systems allow us to overcome ignorance, to overcome imperfection, to overcome inner blocks within our consciousness. And once we've overcome those things, the natural flow of devotion can fully manifest unimpeded. And so, in the spiritual practice, the beginning is sadhana, which means daily acts of devotion. This will mature into bhava, which means genuine awakening of spiritual emotion. And this then matures into prema, which is pure love for Krishna. But it all begins with sadhana. And therefore, we must follow a regulated spiritual practice, just as we follow so many regulations within this material world, because it is that regulation which will ultimately lead to complete freedom.